Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you what you can expect when you first receive Betsy in the post, because I received my new Maude crumpet this morning. Sadly, my old Maude crumpet, which lasted me 3.5, 4 years, has bitten the dust. She's gone on the dog walking pile, so I need to make my new crumpet work for me. So we would love it at Betsy HQ if every piece we sent out was the exact style, parted in the right way, was the correct tone and colour for you, the right length. But of course that's not in our power, but it is in yours. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how I make Maude crumpet into me, into a piece that I want to wear and that looks like me. So Betsy arrived this morning in her lovely gold bag. This is a Maude crumpet. This is the piece that I normally wear, or I would wear a blondie. But if you've seen any of my photos or videos taken recently, I have been wearing shortbread because it's been the winter and I quite like going a shade or two darker for the winter. So when you receive her, she'll be in a hairnet, like so. I'll just take her out of the net. Also, she'll be centre parted. All of our pieces are centre parted by our manufacturer. So you can see there. This is the base. So this is the front. This is what sits on your forehead. And this is the back. Now, some of our clients wear her back to front because they prefer the narrower front. Honestly, you can wear her whichever way you wish, but that is how Betsy was made. This is the top, this is the front, and this is the back. Now, she's centre parted by the manufacturer, but clearly you don't have to keep her with the centre parting. She can be parted, she's a free parting piece, and just like your own hair, she can be parted in whichever direction you wish. So I'm going to take this beautiful Maude, and I'm going to put a left parting in, suiting which is how I wear my own hair, and I'm going to shadow root it because at the moment this piece does not have the colour of root that I prefer. I prefer to have a darker root, just like my own hair. I feel that it gives the hair density here, sort of a 3D effect, and it makes it look more realistic. You'll be able to see that, what I'm talking about, when I've done this, and you can determine for yourselves how that looks. But listen, if I put this on my head now, which I will for comedy, this is clearly not doing anything for me. Let's just do a few quick things that will make her look a lot more like me and make me feel more comfortable wearing her. First thing is changing the parting. There we go. That's my new left parting. And even though the hair is still wet, because I haven't set it, I think you'll notice what a difference this makes now when I put the piece on. So, when you place a Betsy on your head, the first thing you do is you line up to your parting. Now, I wear her approximately 0.5 centimetre to 1 centimetre from the front of my hairline, but you can wear it closer, you can wear it further away, it just depends. I always place Betsy at an angle because I like the fall that I get here in the piece. So if you note, I'm placing her so that it's sort of that pointing to the left, and there's my fall there. If I was to wear her straight up, I'd get a larger fall, which I don't want. But if you were going to have a fringe cut into this piece, you would wear it straight across to have before having the fringe placed. So let's put it back to where I like to wear it, which is at that angle. I think just literally just by putting that parting into the correct position, you can see, and giving her a little bit of an oomph, you can see that she's starting to look more like me. But I need to do something about the roots. So I'm going to pop off and do that now, and I shall return and show you what a difference it makes just by making that slight alteration to the colour. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm back, and here is my Maude. So as stated, I have darkened the root, and I've also put a little, I dried her hair dry naturally. She has a little bit of a natural wave in her, but I've added a few more bendy bits, as I'm like to do, using the Babyliss hair wand on a very low setting, okay? I think I have it on about 140 to create the sort of look that I want. So let's put her on, see how she looks. Now, so first things first, I'm placing her over my parting, and you can see she's about a centimetre. Let's just move her a bit more forward, about half a centimetre from my front hairline. I've got the clips open and they're pointing down. I can feel them on my scalp, so they're pointing down on my scalp. I'm applying a little bit of pressure. I'm pulling the clips apart so that you create a bit of tension. And then I am scooping up the hair and snapping to clip. And I do the same on the back. And there you go. That's me and Maude, my new Maude. So just to say that in order to prepare my own hair, I did wash my own hair this morning, and I put some gunk in it to give it a little bit of texture. What I also did, I used a hairspray. You can also use dry hair shampoo or dry shampoo. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? The spray on stuff. On the root to give it, because when you wash your hair, first it's too slidey and silky, the clips. So you want to give it a bit of texture for the clips, of something for the clips to hang on to. All right. Now, when I did the root, okay, I'll show you the root now. I've used a dark ash blonde on the root. So I didn't use a dark brown or anything like that. But as you can see, just by using that through the root, I've created this illusion of depth here, which I always think gives pieces a much more realistic look. And I would recommend doing that. I also put a few darker bits through. So I did paint some darkness through it as well. But the one thing I also did was when I rinsed off the dye from the roots, I kept that dye in the sink with the water, and I put the whole Betsy in with that water and dye, and for just for 2 minutes, don't leave it in for any longer than that, just keep an eye on it. But what that did was it toned it. It melted the root into the rest of the hair. Okay, now look, I'm no hairdresser. We have hairdressers on the team, but I am not a hairdresser. But I feel completely confident in doing this. I must have dyed hundreds of pieces, thousands of pieces in my time. I absolutely understand why you, as a hair wearer, maybe a first-time hair wearer, wouldn't have the confidence to do it. So of course, make friends with your hairdresser and ask them to do it for you. We have a video, there is a video on the YouTube channel that shows you how I do it. I'm sure your hairdresser will be able to do it far better than I ever could. Okay, finally, I know that the move to wearing hair is not an easy one. And it took me about 3 months before I felt confident, not just in myself, but in the hair that I was wearing before I could leave the house wearing it. And I confided in a couple of very close friends, and I got them to give me their honest opinion. And believe me, they kept telling me every day, you look great, it looks amazing. But it took me a while to get to that stage, and it will probably take you some time too. Be kind to yourself. Really explore how Betsy can be used by you to make you look and feel like yourself. Okay, take the time, invest in yourself, and I promise you that you will eventually be absolutely confident and happy to wear hair. You won't want to leave the house without it. All right, that's all I have to tell you today. I hope that you're all well, and I really, really hope that we can all see each other soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.